and Homesteaders. I hope this finds everyone doing well today. So today we are going to be doing something with taters. I have a ton of taters. I've canned up a bunch, and I still have more to dig that I got to get out of the ground before the first frost, which will be pretty soon because it is now October 9th. I got to get to moving on that. Anyway, tonight, we're going to be making homemade hash browns, okay? I was not a fan of, like, please don't be offended, but, Waffle House didn't like their hash browns. My husband made these. I kind of ate them, you know, just to be respectful within the first couple months we were together. They are so good. Now I love hash browns, you know? I don't want no grits when I go to Waffle House. I want some hash browns. That's where it's at. So today, we're going to make some at home with our own taters. And along with that, we're going to be making a quiche because I have several eggs that I need to go ahead and get rid of. Okay, so we're going to be doing quiche without the pie crust because we don't like the quiche with the pie crust. So I guess it's like a oven-baked omelet. Super excited for this, and I'll probably throw in some grits or something on the side. Get ready. Okay, so first I'm going to go ahead and put my taters in my sink. I'm going to wash them off. That's what these are, is Kennebec potatoes. Kennebec. Anyways, the skin is very thin. So we're going to just wash them. And it's just Frankie and I, so he'll probably take some for lunch. I will be doing probably, I don't know. Some of these are pretty big, some of them are not so big. I'll probably just wash a couple and then do it until I think I'll have enough. We've been trying to go ahead and use up some taters or can them. I've frozen a little bit of them. I'm running out of freezer space right now, so I haven't really frozen a whole bunch. I did a couple French fries. That should be plenty of potatoes and enough for him to have for lunch.
Alright, hey everybody. I'm making my hash brown recipe. I like hash browns so much. When I go out to eat them, I was like, I'm tired of just going out eating hash browns somewhere. So I came up with this recipe. I peeled the potatoes. These are homegrown potatoes that we grew this year. Here's the grater. So as you can see, all the potatoes are peeled. I'll just put them in there to hold for now. Here we go. Tater. Probably your biggest holes on your grater because they have slices, fine holes, and even other holes. Stick it on there and go to town. After you get so much, it kind of gets clogged up. And I will get a bowl and I'll put it in there as I go. This is a messy job. The water turns brown. Doesn't look too appetizing. Well, guess what? Taters come from dirt, so it's not going to look too hot. But they're so worth it. You can get a finer grater and have these flakes even finer than this. Because as you can see, those are probably 1/4 inch. And I like a lot of hash browns. So, it'll be grading for a while. But they're so delicious in the center. And if you get down to the end, I usually just try to grate it as much as possible and just throw it in there. I have a little chunk. Nothing goes to waste. That's pretty full. This part, slide it on in there. Alright. That's probably enough taters. Well, I'll do one more. They're really simple to make. The hardest part is this right here. Which is actually not too far. Okay. Another tater down. And that's probably plenty. That is 3 taters. 3 big taters. So if you probably have store-bought taters, probably 4 taters. Okay? As you can see, pretty fine. Put it right there. Get your measuring cup. And it depends how much flour you want to use. Using this, you can use any flour, all-purpose flour, any kind of flour you have. It's not that big of a deal. But this is stuff that we always have on hand.
If you couldn't tell by the big bag.
And it depends how much flour, like how pasty you want them. Can't really see what I'm getting here. But that's about a cup of flour. One cup of flour, salt. That's about a teaspoon. I love pepper and everything. About a teaspoon of pepper. About a teaspoon of garlic salt. Eggs. A little dirty. We had some rain. As chickens, they do have dirty eggs. If you have ever had chickens before. But as you can see, they're all organic. See how orange that egg is? See a little string on it? And I use an egg for each potato you put in there. But if you use like the store-bought potatoes,
The ones that aren't very big.
yeah, use one less egg. I put 3 homegrown, or if you have the bigger taters, 3 eggs. If you use 4 taters, use 3 eggs, store-bought ones. Go ahead and stick your hands in there. Make sure your hands are clean. Stick them in there. Let's go ahead and twist it around. You want everything mixed. I have too small of a bowl right now, but I'm working with what I got. So you'll see me in action over here. It's probably going to be really messy. This is just what I have. As you can see, it sticks to your fingers really good because of the flour and the eggs. That's what you want. Just stir it up. You can make it spicy if you wanted to. Add some chili powder to it. Or some chili peppers or whatever. You can make any kind of home style. You can put onions in it. You can make your hash brown all the way. Add whatever you want to into it. It's totally fine. I just like them just like this original. Stir it up really good so you don't see any yellow anymore. And you don't see any flour puddles or little patches. See how yellow that egg is? Make sure she's in there. See the flour. Don't mind to get your hands dirty because this is a dirty job. Flip it. You want everything mixed very, very well. And as you can see, that is the finished product right there. And you always want to have the sink on hand. Okay. Just look at it. It looks yummy. Alright. And then get your vegetable oil right here. Turn it on. You want to get it kind of hot because the hash brown will fall apart if you don't get it hot enough. And I would say at least a 1/4 inch of oil in the pan, because you kind of want it to go up the sides too, because the hash browns are actually pretty thick. Go ahead and put your hash brown mix beside it. And you want to be near a sink, because once you make one and get 3, I usually do 3 or 4 in here, you're going to want to wash your hands afterwards so you can flip them. And I'll show you what I mean here in a second. It's a nasty job. But like I said, it's so worth it. You can't really test this and see if you have enough ingredients. It's what it is. Just trust me on it. Like I said, you can add anything to it if you want to. I love some hash browns.
I was telling them earlier that you're the reason I like hash browns now, you know, aside from the store-bought ones.
Yeah. The center is soft because you can make them thick as you want, but it's well cooked, and the outside's crunchy. And I'll show you what you're looking for when you want to flip them and take them out. And I will get plate ready. Put it over here. A paper towel because it is dry. Just like so. Ready to go. Wait for your grease to bubble.
In the meantime, you want to throw my quiche together?
No.
Well, darn.
You're the quiche expert. But I do love me some quiche. That's my favorite. Quiche and hash browns.
A little bit of grits on the side.
Mm-hmm. Every now and then you gotta switch it up and have breakfast or dinner. It just settles much easier on your belly sometimes. Instead of steak or beef or chicken's not too bad, but we're almost there. Okay. We have some bubbling going on here. What you want to do depends how big you want to make them. I have pretty big hands, so I'll make them pretty good size. Put them in one hand. Cup your hands like this, crisscross, and squeeze. Rotate, squeeze. Rotate, squeeze. You want to get all the water you can out of it. Almost like a ball. See? Beautiful ball.
Mm-hmm.
Then you mash her. Rotate, mash. Rotate, mash. Put it in there nice and slow like. My grease wasn't quite hot enough, but it's not that big of a deal. And that, then I'll go for another one. Cup it, squeeze it out slowly. Don't try to use too much force. Otherwise you will make a huge mess. Just squeeze all the water out of it. Into a little ball right there. It's like you're packing a snowball. And go around, flatten, like so. Get all the side pieces off if you want. sometimes they will float away on you. Lay her down there nice and soft like. And for another one. And just repeat the process. Now you got the hash browns in there. You're gonna wash your hands. And let them cook for a little while. And once they start turning a little bit brown on the outer sides, not quite there yet, put your spatula on top of them. This one's about quite there, almost there. Just smash it, just like you smash a burger. Get all the water out of it. Smash it. Smash it. Go for the next one. Smash them hard. You want to flatten those bad babies out. That's why I said 3 is pretty good, because once you smash it, it's going to expand. Just smash them. Like so. As you can see, they're pretty well smashed. This one needs a little more smashing. But now you can move them around a little bit now. Let that cook for about another 5 minutes or so. Alright. Now they're ready to flip. They're golden on the edges. That's the other side. Same thing with this one, golden around the edges. As I can see, I'm saying there's some big hash browns. But now another 5 minutes on that side. Let them cook. As you can see, don't look too hot, does it? A watery mix with flour.
An egg.
An egg. But look at the hash browns.
Bam! What, you don't like a little pizzazz? He likes pizzazz.
Sometimes.
If not, that's what I'm here for. Those are so pretty.
Hash browns are done. Kind of overcooked that one a little bit, but it'll manage. I like them crunchy sometimes. Let's do the same process over again. Alright, thanks for watching my hash brown recipe. Share, like, and subscribe. Maybe I'll cook another meal. Show you my secrets.